welcome to Around the World in 2 Minutes. I'm Brianna McCann.
And I'm Nick Benson. Let's see what's happening in the world this week.
The world was stunned with the violent attack by suicide bombers in an airport and subway station in Brussels, Belgium. The attack killed 32 people and left several others severely injured. Investigators are still hunting for at least one suspect in this attack, and responsibility has been claimed by ISIS. In the wake of this attack, Brussels Mayor Yvonne Meyer stated that there is no such thing as normal anymore. This attack came only days after the mastermind behind November's Paris attacks was finally hunted down and captured.
In Egypt, a plane headed from Alexandria to Cairo was hijacked and was taken instead to Cyprus. The motive of the man, who has already had a criminal record, involved his estranged wife who lived in Cyprus. The man is now in custody. While certainly a frightening incident, no one was harmed.
In a victory against ISIS, Syrian forces recaptured the ancient city of Palmyra from the terrorist group and pledged to build on this win to regain more of their city back. President Bashar al-Assad noted the victory was important, and Vladimir Putin congratulated the Syrians for their accomplishment as well. Palmyra is a UNESCO heritage site, and although many of the priceless historic monuments, including the Temple of Bel, were broken or destroyed by ISIS, much of the historic city was intact.
Brazil currently has a coalition government, meaning it's run by two parties in cooperation with one another. One of those parties, the Brazilian Democratic Movement Party, has announced it is pulling out of the coalition government. It is now unclear whether or not the vice president will resign, and this worsening political crisis is only making the impeachment of Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff more probable.
Also, on Easter in Pakistan, an attack was carried out that targeted both Christians and some Muslims. 72 people were killed. A faction of the Taliban claimed responsibility for this. Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif promised he would hunt down those who carried out attacks such as the one on Easter, stating that terrorists should know that failure is their fate.
On the home front, a scary scene unraveled at the Capitol on Monday. A man, later identified as Larry Russell Dawson, who had previously caused disturbances around D.C., pulled out a gun at a security checkpoint. He was then shot by Capitol Police. One woman was injured by the shrapnel from the shootout, and Dawson was taken to the hospital, but will face charges after he's released. Besides that, everyone else was unharmed. It was discovered after the fact that Dawson's gun was loaded with pellets, not bullets.
Okay.
That's all our news for this week, Lions. Have a great week.
And remember, you may be having a bad day, but at least your government isn't falling apart at the seams.